As we had decided to keep moving and doing stuff to change our mind, the 16th December, after finishing our usual morning routine, we went with my parents and aunt south of Strasbourg to visit a few medieval towns and their Christmas market. In truth, if you are in Strasbourg for its Christmas market, it's a must to visit the smaller Christmas market of some of the most beautiful villages in France. Those are the Christmas market of Kaysersberg, Riquewihr, Ribeauvillé, Eguisheim, Obernai, Colma, or even Haguenau. However, all are not open every day, and for some, special events are taking place on special dates, like the medieval Christmas market of Ribeauvillé. That day, we started in Kaysersberg, then visited Ribeauvillé, and finished with a mulled wine in Obernai. Kaysersberg Christmas Market was open on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. As we had over an hour drive, my parents picked us up and we arrived around 10:30 there. After finding a parking spot, which wasn't that easy, we started exploring this beautiful village. The Christmas market of Kaysersberg was on its main street, so we went to one end of it and started from there. That already gave us a first amazing impression of the village that was really beautiful. We made a stop in a small square where many Christmas huts were located, all selling really nice stuff. At the end of town, an hotel had a nice front representing an Arctic scene. Our next stop was a toy store with splendid wooden toy and original nut breakers. And in front of it, there was such a huge teddy bear that was giving free hugs.
Il est beau celui-là.
He's really hugging you, huh? It's always nice to have some family time as it helps moving forward. Walking up the main street, we went under a building onto a hidden square where another smaller Christmas market was located. It was so beautiful, and we took our time looking at all the Christmas huts. There were so many interesting things to see. From there, it opened to a street behind the church and where there was an old and small chapel. And of course, more Christmas huts. Once at the end of it, we went back at the entrance of the hidden square, as we saw that there was an open exhibition. It was interesting and was showing scenes from the past. Tina and my parents even lived some of those when they were children. Our next stop was a glassmaker, first in their workshop to see which techniques they are using, and then into their really nice store. On the way out of the workshop, we got a few beers from a local producer. They had such a cool logo with a caribou. Another stop we made was in a cheese producer. After tasting their goat cheese, we had to get some. I must admit, it was really expensive, however, it was a delicious cheese. We made it back to the main square of the village, where a church was located and therefore a really big and nice nativity scene. Hidden behind, we found by chance one of the most beautiful stores we have ever seen. Filled with stuff, teas, old items, candles. It was so cute. It was then time for a lunch break at La Vieille Forge. It was a restaurant a bit fancy, but in the end, it was really good. We loved the atmosphere. It was quiet and the food delicious. Tina even loved the dessert we got. Her, that usually doesn't like French dessert, this time she really enjoyed it. It's super life actually. Once out, we got the chance of having a blue sky. We couldn't have hoped for a better weather. Continue with the food, we got some kouglof and local pastry from a bakery. They had such original flavors that we had to try. The one we got was with oranges. We then kept on visiting this beautiful Alsatian village. Stopped in any shop that looked cute, and many of them did actually. We found one amazing store along the street that was a must to visit. In it, we found lots of original and handmade articles made by small and local artists. There we got ourselves a new Christmas decoration and a candle. There were so many shops to visit, and the complete street was so beautifully decorated. Once at the end of the main street, we turned around and walked back to our car. We then drove to Ribeauvillé. Traffic was fine, but between Kaysersberg and Riquewihr you could see so many cars parked along the road, as those are some of the most famous villages as well as the smallest one, so parking isn't easy. The last part of the road before Ribeauvillé was beautiful, and in between vineyards. There we found a parking spot in the city center and right away started exploring. We found a little boy decoration that we got, as it was reminding us of Poppy. The bear making bubble was so cool at the beginning of the main street. And we also found so many cute stores. However, the town was less decorated than Kaysersberg and didn't have any Christmas huts. Though it has that stunning clock tower and what a view when walking out. The old Alsatian street with half-timbered houses and in the background the old medieval castle made for such a pretty sight. We strolled a bit around and then walked back to the car. Ribeauvillé has on some date a medieval event that we believe is amazing, so we would recommend catching those dates to visit this town. Our final stop was Obernai. When we arrived there, it was getting dark, so the light decoration were on. It truly added to the beauty of Obernai that we believe would not have been that nice without. We walked to the main square that was stunning, fully decorated with a carousel, a Christmas market and the old church behind. At that time, we decided it was time to try some warm chestnuts, a mule wine and a bretzel. We then continue from the main square to the main street, in another small Christmas market at the end of it. We then looped it back using another street that was pedestrian only while the Christmas market was open. Obernai was truly beautiful at night. We walked a bit more and then headed back to the car and then to our place. It was a great day. We explored beautiful villages, saw amazing Christmas markets. The weather was great. We were with our family, and most importantly, it took a bit our mind away from grieving Poppy.